Hey Bixby, turn on projector.
Now everybody scream enough respect to the X. Enough respect given.
So this here came as a bit of a surprise. I wasn't looking for it, but I was glad I found it when I did and at the price that I found it for. This is the Samsung Freestyle Projector. You may have remembered it from, I think it was the last Samsung Unpacked, where it wasn't the biggest featurette for their folding devices, but this was pretty much the standout of that particular show. So if you don't know, the Samsung the Freestyle is a portable projector, and they market it as such. You can take it anywhere. It has various connections that you can use to prop it up, to hang it from your ceiling, attach it to your wall. It's a very versatile device. So I was able to get one, and I know not too many people have any kind of reviews or unboxing of this device. So I figured why not unbox it with you guys. So let's get into the box. You know, very simplistic cardboard. It says what it is, up to 100-inch screen, 6 foot max from the wall you want to use. And let's just open it up. Here is the device. Before I even pull that out, let's get into all of this. This is all the paperwork. It seems is still in here. This was a pre-owned device that I bought off of Amazon, renewed. So there's a possibility that something might be missing. The cord was used. It's not properly tied up the way they do it, but at least it's here. What else do we have in here? This might just be a space holder for the power brick. All right. Large Samsung power brick. Super fast charging. Not as fast, super fast. But this must be able to charge up this device and your phone, because it is USB-C. So one device, one cord to rule them all, as I always say. And here we have the device itself. I like the way that box kind of folds down there. Still in the bubble wrap. Still looking pretty clean. Let's put this there for now. I see something else here. A nice little remote control. Now, a quick look on the remote. We have Netflix, Samsung TV Plus, Prime Video, and Disney Plus, all at your fingers reach. One button, you jump right in. Plus, home, back, play, pause. There's a battery in here. It seems to be low on power. It is trying to blink. Or maybe it's trying to sync with the device. Don't really know. Oh, no battery. It actually charges. Again, USB-C. One cable to rule them all. Very convenient. You have a mic so you can speak to whichever assistant you have connected to the device, and your power button. Volume up and down, and that seems to be it. Easy, simplistic. Oh, the buttons go up, down, and in. It's actually pretty interesting too. Well, that's that. Let's look at the device itself. Let's move these boxes out the way. But I don't know about you guys, but this is what I'm here to take a look at. This here, people, is the Samsung the Freestyle. Not Freestyle, the Freestyle. This looks to be a lens cap. This is what you can use to put a cap on it. You use it as a light, if I remember correctly. But we'll get into that a bit later. So here we have the Samsung the Freestyle. Now I'm just going to call it the Samsung Freestyle from now on. It's really light. But they said this is a portable projector. They weren't lying. It really just looks like a light that you hang from off the ceiling, kind of like a mini spotlight. But this really has all of the technology to be your nightly entertainment built into this small cylindrical device here. Now let's take a quick look around. We have your lens up front, you have your volume up, volume down, your power. So I think this is all touch. You have your mic on or off, so you can speak to it without use of the remote control. You have your USB-C and your HDMI. This is, I assume, HDMI in, so you could plug in your computers or what have you and have this project your screen. That's where you charge it. Now the bottom here, these grills, this is all the microphone, so it does have 360-degree sound coming from it. So you don't need to actually plug in or sync up any speakers to it to enjoy whatever it is you might be trying to watch or play. Get this where the bass would come through, and these are the various connections, because like I said, they do have methods to attach this to different mounts. There's a portable battery that is the same size and shape that just simply extends the back, so you can really use this anywhere without having to plug it in. So I assume that was what this connection here would be. And that's pretty much it for what you have on the Freestyle. Well, the top is actually soft. It's a rubber here, while down here is a hard metal. So I guess this is for the heat, to help it dissipate and not get too hot, because you know the lens does produce some kind of heat. That's the only thing I could think of. But yeah, the Freestyle. Now that we've taken a look at it, let's hook this guy up and see what it's all about. Well, here we got the controller for the Freestyle charging up with the cord to power the Freestyle. USB-C is just the most amazing little cord. Well, it's all set up, and here's the menu built into the Samsung Freestyle. It's pretty much an all-in-one unit. No need to connect your phone if you don't choose to. All of your smart TV apps and all self-contained into the one projector. Watch your movies, your shows, sign into your favorite apps, and be on your way. The best part is it's 100% portable. It's currently plugged in and on the table, but it could just as easily be plugged in outside or run off of a portable battery. Now, as you scroll through the home screen, at the side here, you have your little shortcuts, search, and ambient mode, where you can get to your, like I showed you, the scenes and media, what you may or may not have connected. So, and the media, you also have your menu here where you go into your settings and your connected devices. So it's all readily available, easily at hand, and it just makes for a really nice package for the Freestyle Projector. So using the projector on my desk to project a huge image onto my bedroom wall. The projector works quite well in small spaces, in large. It can definitely fill the void of your television in your room, providing it's not an everyday use. So with any kind of light coming in, the image does fade significantly. The lumens on this thing aren't the brightest, so you know, I wouldn't recommend you using it outside or in the daylight, or in any kind of light really, unless you have some kind of cover and you don't really want the best image quality. It is certainly usable, but you wouldn't really want to watch a full-length film with this kind of light coming in and dulling the image like this. We are currently watching Yu-Gi-Oh! On the ceiling of my living room for no particular reason. But I figure this is as good a time as any to go through the picture setup and dynamic modes and such. Let's take a quick look at these options. You have your picture mode, standard, movie, dynamic. And you do see a change in the image quality of what is being projected. You have your picture set up for when you want to do it manually. But I'm going to stay with the auto mode. You have your sound mode, you have your adaptive sound, amplify, and standard. It comes with the standard mode activated by default, but you can go into the equalizer and change things around if you so choose. Me personally, I don't. I'd rather just stay here with the adaptive sound, where it'll change the sound of it'll change how it sounds depending on the room and the area that you're in. And here you can change the speaker output. If you have something plugged in like your PC or whatever the case might be, it can send the sound there. And here's where you would connect, let's say, a Bluetooth boombox or something along those lines to get more powerful sound than the projector can produce. Though the projector is really good with sound, it's actually really good at how nice the sound works, or how nice the sound is. So the Samsung Freestyle does have auto keyframing, which I think is a very neat trick. Note how it's on the roof of my living room here, but as I bring it down, it automatically adjusted to fit my projector screen, which I think is really cool. I don't know how many other projectors have this. I'm sure there are a few. I know it's not a new technology, but for something as small as this, to be able to use that technology, I think it's actually pretty cool. You can move it, adjust it, and it will fit your wall and the space pretty well. Now, depending on the angle of your floor, because let's face it, some of us live in older homes, and though the floor might seem like it is level, it might not be. The Samsung Freestyle will pick up on this, and it might not auto keyframe properly. They do have the option. If you hold down the home button here on the controller, you do bring up this menu here, and you're able to go into the keyframing or key stoning as it's called here, and manually do it yourself. So as you can see, just looking on this, it didn't keyframe 100% or keystone 100% accurate on my projector screen, but I am able to bring it up, bring it down, go over, left, right. However, I think it might need to go to properly fit. And from there, it's arranged a little bit better. Now the angle of the projector is also off on the table that it's on. So if I was to move it over, it'll probably auto keyframe again. And there it is. You are able to adjust it yourself to make sure it fits properly on whatever you have it playing on. Now, one issue that I do see with the Samsung Freestyle, there is a lock on the Freestyle itself. When you angle it, it locks itself into a position, most commonly this upper angle here. But if you go any lower out of that lock, if you look at the screen, it's slowly moving down. It's as if the screw or the bolt in the Freestyle can't hold it in the lower positions. Like the weight of the front end just gradually brings it down until it evens out. Now, the main draw of the Samsung Freestyle is how portable it is. Though some would argue it's not as portable as they claim it to be, being that you'd have to bring your remote control, you'd have to bring the power cord, you have to bring the adapter. No, there's things that would make it a little bit of a hassle to bring this wherever you want. But what they don't tell you, you don't actually need to bring your remote control, because you can completely control the device from your phone. Now, if you look right here in the Samsung SmartThings app, you're able to launch or to add this little app here to your phone's front page. And when you go in, it syncs up to the device, and you're completely able to control what the device does on your or from your mobile phone. Now, if I press on this, you have a full touch screen control that you can use to navigate through the device. Now, if I want to move any of these things around here, it creates a mouse. I can press on anything here and select. Let's go into ambient mode. Now from here, you're able to select what type of scenery you want the projector to project on a wall, to create that mood. Now let's say we go into a scene, and let's view what the screen would look like on my projector. Very, very nice. Now, if this was on the wall of a home, it would help create that mood. But now, let's say you don't want the sunset. You're able to flip through or flick through different scenes and apply any one. This would be great for Christmas for the kids. Now, if perhaps you want something a bit more detailed, there's things like this. The winter scenes, you're able to know how the snow falls. It's this is what they call the cinematograph mode. So you can have all these things on your walls to help create that setting. This is the prism mode. Why you would want these psychedelic images on your wall or your screen just playing, I don't know. Now, if something more productive is to your liking, you can go into the My Album section and have the projector throw things up on the wall or the screen that more benefit you. So I selected some pictures. You see it right there, sending content to projector. And there we have it. That's me. This particular option is called Duo. Of course, you know I like this one. And it's just going to show two separate pictures. It can help give your office space or home space a certain theme that you might be going for. And there we go. If I did auto detailing or sold exotic cars, this would be a pretty good slideshow to just have on my wall as the clients come in. Amazing cars. Why not? And being that this device is so versatile as to how you can use it, where you can use it, it's actually ideal for this type of scenario. Now let's go into the Dex mode, because in all truth it's something I haven't done. And this here will allow you to have your phone project Dex to, or send Dex through your Freestyle like it does with a computer monitor or TV, while still allowing you to use your phone. Now here you see it, NeonX's Freestyle. Start now. And there you have it. Samsung Dex, and I can now control it with my phone. The phone has switched from the Freestyle controller to the Dex touchpad. And there you have your mouse. I can go into all of my applications. I can connect a Bluetooth mouse and a Bluetooth keyboard and do all of my presentations and my editing right on Dex from the projector on a much larger screen than any TV or monitor would allow. So for that alone, depending on what you do, something like the Freestyle just might be of interest. Because again, the versatility that this thing offers is actually really, really impressive. Now you are able to control the device with your voice via Bixby or Alexa. I've chosen Bixby simply because I have a lot of Alexa devices in my house and I don't want them to go off whenever I try to use it with the projector, because that it can go anywhere. Bixby is on all of my Samsung phones, but as long as you are speaking to the closer device, that's where Bixby will activate. So we can say things like, play 21 Pilots. Of course, you don't need to use the remote. You can speak directly to the Freestyle as long as the mic is on. Hey Bixby. Next song. Hey Bixby, go home. Open Netflix. to left. Page down. So you see there, it works pretty well. There's a slight delay when you are trying to speak to the device. If you don't use the remote, it does have to hear you and understand, and then send forth the functions where they need to go. But it works, and again, in the right scenario, very helpful, and that makes it one of the most versatile and portable projectors out there. One of the fun features of being a Samsung device is, again, the versatility and how well these devices work well together. Now, being that I have my S22 Ultra here and a Samsung Freestyle, I should be able to tap the device and it syncs up to mirror the screen. As you can see, it says it right there, connecting to the Freestyle. And there we have it. My phone, again, it's starting to drop. Now all I need to do is go into whatever I might want to view and press play. A quick and easy way to show a client or friends and family what you and your family may have did that day, sharing Christmas videos, Thanksgiving videos, piano recitals. Quick and easy and painless. So we have the Freestyle connected. There it is. There goes my phone. And my brother is currently airplaying, I think that's what you call it, his phone to the Freestyle. So it does work with Apple devices, which is saying something because this is a Samsung device. I guess they want to make sure that whoever has an interest in it can use it for their needs. We were all really surprised when his phone connected because we all know that Apple don't like to play nice with nothing. Oh, there it is. And here we go. Yo, that looks really good. So, the main question to ask yourself, or at least that I had to ask myself, was, is this portable projector worth the price? And to me, yes, depending on the price you get it for. Now, I was able to get this off of Amazon for under $500 renewed. To me, that can't be beat for what you get in this really portable package. You get a smart projector with all the apps and functionality you may need, and apps and functionality you don't even know that you want until you have access to them. You get the voice control, you get the ambient modes, you get the versatility of a projector that can pretty much be put anywhere, from putting it on the ceiling of your den to on a desk in an office. It can pretty much go anywhere with you and give you the large viewing screen that you want for whatever you are doing. As far as the power goes, this thing can run off of a portable battery as long as the wattage is high enough. It has to be at least a 50 watt output to power this thing. I found that out the hard way. The fact that it works with the right battery pack is even that much better. So for $899, I would have to, me personally, no. I don't use this in any kind of business capacity. For a business to have it in your showcase area, I can see how that might work. But for the everyday guy like myself, just to pay $1,000 for this, that's a hard sell. But for sub $500, oh yes, definitely. This thing can easily take the place of any TV in your home. It easily gives you the movie night experience. The sound is phenomenal for such a small package. The screen is clear, of course, depending on the lighting coming into the room and the wall you are, or screen you are projecting on. But not the screen, the visuals are crisp, clear, they pop. The auto keyframe function is really cool to see, and it works very well. Again, the lighting coming into the room, it causes it to get a little wonky sometimes, but it works more often than not. And it's really cool to see how it tries to adjust to the wall it's being shown on, or fit the screen that it's being displayed on. So the Samsung, the Freestyle, let's just name it right for this. A very interesting device, and for the right price, probably the perfect portable projector for any person. With that said, my name is NG, the Neon X, and having fun with the Samsung Freestyle. This is what I'm into.